Hi friends. I've tried to record this video like 3 times in the last 2 weeks. One of the times I was crying. One of the times I was just like listing all these horrible things about Germany and it just got really negative. And so I botched both of those videos. But I think I can finally do it justice because I feel much better. I'm not dealing with as much stress in this moment and this weekend than I have in the last few weeks. And so I think I can kind of like step away from the situation and kind of analyze it a bit more. And basically for the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks, I've been dealing with some really difficult culture shock. And culture shock is basically when you go to a new culture and everything's just a little bit different. And it's like very unsettling, and it can cause like a lot of people to like have a sort of like a dip in emotion for a couple of weeks or like up to a month, and like as they get used to a new culture and as they're dealing with like the insecurities of being somewhere that they've never been before and the customs they don't know, and then over time you do build back up your confidence. And I'm happy to say I think I'm out of the worst of it. I think I'm doing a lot better. But I don't think culture shock is something you experience once and it goes away. I think it happens like throughout your time if you go abroad to another country. The ways I've been experiencing culture shock in the last 2 weeks, as I said, it's kind of just like little things. Like it's just a bunch of little things that add up and just make it really, really hard. And because it's little things, you like blame yourself because you're like, why am I freaking out about like, I can't find a grocery store. Like, why am I freaking out about that? But then when you have to like find a grocery store without internet, like find out which grocery store is a grocery store and which is not a grocery store, then you have to make a grocery list, and then you have to go to this like foreign place you've never been, and then you're like looking in the aisles, you have no idea what you're looking for. All the brands are different, all the colors are different, everything's different. You don't know what kind of food you want. The food's completely different. And then you finally get all your stuff, and then you finally get to the cashier and you're like whipping out foreign currency that you don't know anything about. It's just like when there's a lot of things that add up together, it just becomes really, really stressful. And they're all like really little things, like counting foreign currencies, like such a small thing. Trying to find a grocery store is like such a small thing, but when you have to make so many informed decisions, like back to back to back to back to back, and you are in a foreign language, it's extremely stressful. So that's kind of what culture shock has felt like to me in the last couple of weeks. It's not like one big event that like made it horrible and made me depressed for 2 weeks. Like, no, that's not what it was. It's just a lot of little things and having to like deal with really weird like social interactions and just deal with customs that you don't know anything about. It's just, it adds up over time. I have been able to lessen the culture shock in the last few days, actually. I think it was really bad on like last Wednesday and Thursday, and I just literally stayed inside and like did not have the courage to go outside. Like it was that bad, like to the point of where I was just sitting in this room for like a day or like 2 and not getting out and not, going outside of the world and interacting with people. And people would ask me to like go out, and I would just be like, no, I want to stay in my room and hide from Germany, which is totally normal. I think it's an important part of it too, is like, this is normal, everyone deals with it. So I kind of want to make this video too to like normalize the experience, not only for other people, but also for myself, and to realize like, it's okay, I'm okay. The ways I've been getting over culture shock in the last few days have been connecting actually with a bunch of university students and trying to find friends. And I don't know, I thought I had enough friends. I was like, I have my Malay friends, but they all live pretty far like from the city. There's like one of them in the city nearby, but everyone else is pretty far. And like, I love you guys, but you're all dudes and you're all German. And so it's really nice to find people who are in the same boat as you. The same, they're also foreigners. They're also dealing with the foreign culture. And it's really nice to like be able to speak English with someone who like, you know, that's their main language as well, and their main culture is like, you know, not German. So finding friends has been a really good way for me to deal with it, because in finding friends, then you get to go out. Also, just trying to do things I love and really listening to my body, doing an extreme amount of self-care, and just every single day, every single hour, like checking in with your body. Like, did I eat? Did I sleep? Did I do something fun today? Did I go outside? Like, these are all little things that just add up if you aren't taking care of your body, if you're not sleeping. Yeah, those things add up. Also, it's really important to do things that you love. So I wasn't doing music, I wasn't doing anything. And so I was sitting around super, super bored, and I didn't really know how to deal with it. I didn't really want to go out of my way and, like, you know, find music classes. Like, I just really wanted to stay inside. And for me, like, I don't know, streaming has been a really good way to, like, remind myself, like, oh yeah, these are things I like to do. These are the people that I get to talk to. Skyping my family is a really good way. Just doing things you enjoy. So basically, by like making new friends, by really listening to your own body and doing a lot of self-care, and by doing things that you love, I think those are the three main things that I've done to kind of help myself in the last few days, like, get out of this room, because it's very, very easy to just want to wall yourself off from the foreign culture and just be like, I'm done. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I just kind of want to normalize my own experience and other people's experience as well. This is totally normal. I'm recovering quite well, which is good in the last few days. I mean, you never recover like fully from culture shock. There will always be things that are different and strange and will catch you off guard when you're traveling abroad. But I think it's really important that, yeah, this is to realize it's totally normal. Have you dealt with culture shock before? Let me know in the comments. I literally need more help. I need help, like, knowing how to deal with culture shock, how I can, I don't know, just be less miserable in a foreign climate. I think that would be really great. If you guys have any tips, please go ahead and share. And culture shock doesn't even have to be when you, like, go to a foreign country. It can really even be like moving, or, you know, dealing with situations that you don't, you know, you're not super familiar with, or going to convention or something like that. Like, you experience minor culture shock every day, but yeah, when you move to the other side of the globe, it's a lot. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.